ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤਸਰ ਤੋਂ ਲੋਕ ਸਭਾ ਮੈਂਬਰ ਕੈਪਟਨ ਅਮਰਿੰਦਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਨੇ ਸਦਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੋਲਦਿਆਂ ਜਨਰਲ VK ਸਿੰਘ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਨਵੇਂ ਬਣ ਰਹੇ ਫੌਜ ਮੁਖੀ ਜਨਰਲ ਸੁਹਾਗ ਸੰਬੰਧੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਟਿੱਪਣੀ ਦੇ ਮਾਮਲੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਨਿਖੇਧੀ ਕੀਤੀ। ਇਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਧਦੇ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਨਸ਼ਾਖੋਰੀ ਦੇ ਮਾਮਲੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਸੂਬਾ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਜੰਮ ਕੇ ਘੇਰਿਆ।
Madam Speaker, we have a very fine army. We are about 1.3 million. We are a very disciplined army. We are the third largest army in the world. And we have a convention in the service that people who are to be promoted as the chiefs of army staff, etc., go according to their seniority and all, and they fill that gap. Now, I regret to say that a minister has used, first of course, it is your own government which has indicted him and forwarded the papers to the Supreme Court. But apart from that, the language used by him in a tweet this morning, which I think is highly derogatory. The government of India has already chosen the Chief of Army Staff, who is coming to join in July. To call him a criminal, to call his colleagues a criminal, and to call the men under him who are serving dacoits. I think now this is not on. And I hope that the government is taking note of this and that he will be dismissed from the Council of Ministers. I think there is no other way this can be looked at. I would also like to know, Madam Speaker, that we have a very major problem in this country, particularly in the northern states. And I don't know why this has not been raised. It is a question of drugs. Now, we have in my state nearly 70% of the people reeling under drugs, which is an absolutely disastrous situation. I have in my constituency a mahalla which is called the Makbulpura, which has got about 90% of the men have died because of drugs. 10% are left who are on drugs and are likely to die. What is the government making these are the things that the government should actually note and bring forward. How are we going to deal with this problem? Are we going to give money for de-addiction centers? Are we going to put a stop to this business? I raised this on many occasions in the Chief Minister's Conference. Madam Speaker, I am not raising this to try and denigrate any. I am not denigrating any government. I am not trying to raise it. I think they feel that my attack is on them. Fact of the matter is, 70% of a state is a huge figure. And if these people, and what they are objecting to is this, that the government has launched a program of catching hold of drug addicts. I think they've locked up about 20,000 youngsters who are addicts. Now, they are not supposed to be put in jail. They should be sent to hospital, where they should have de-addiction centers to look after them. What we are saying is, don't pick up these little fellows. Pick up the people who are actually trading and bringing it into this country. I raised 3 points. There were 3 ways that drugs come into this country. One is, of course, through the Golden Triangle, Afghanistan, Pakistan here. The BSF blocks it as much as it can. And I'm sure they're doing it. They have to tighten up. I'm sure the Home Minister will tighten up this issue.
खबरां दी दुनिया विच आओ साडे नाल कदे भी ते कितों भी जुड़ो। आपां मिलांगे फेसबुक ते, असीं दिखांगे यूट्यूब ते, सानू फॉलो करो ट्विटर ते। खबरां नाल जुड़े रहो दिन रात।